Hello and welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I'm going to react to the new House of the Dragon episode. I was actually gonna record it tomorrow and then I saw it was already there. So I'm still in my parents' place now while I was gonna leave to my own place, and I didn't bring my camera home for the weekend, so I'm doing it with another camera, but I was like, if it's here, I'm gonna watch it right now. So here I am. Before I start, I want to tell you that it is possible to get early access to my House of the Dragon reactions, and you can also see my House of the Dragon reactions uncut, so you can see my full reaction to the episode. If you're interested in that, you can check out the link in the description to my Patreon, and you can subscribe on there. I think the first episode was so good, it totally had me. Like, I was immediately hyped for the rest of the season. I bought this book here and I'm reading it right now. The thing is, I used to read a lot when I was younger, and then I got a really busy life and now I never read anymore, so I have trouble keeping my focus when I'm reading. But I was like, this feels like the perfect moment to buy the book and start reading in it. So I got it like the day before yesterday. I'm liking it up to now. So yeah, I don't think I have a lot more to say about the previous episode or whatever. I think I'm just gonna like watch it right away and see what happens. So let's watch it. Oh, we actually get an intro this time. We didn't get that last time, right? That's really cool. It totally brings back those old Game of Thrones vibes even more than it already did. Oh. Ew. Oh, first I thought it was a dead person. I was like, okay, but
he was ill for some time.
He was found to have passed gently in his sleep.
I want to know what is to be done about my ships and my men.
The crown?
Damon has squatted there for over half a year without even a protest from...
Seat at the king's table does not make you his equal.
Is this like another flashback? Because here, Rhaenyra is still a cup
to see if we might find common cause.
Or how you call that.
Dragon Rider's father. Send us.
Oh, hell yeah.
Perhaps there's some better use for the princess's talents, Your Grace.
This knight will protect you as well. You should choose.
You might thank him for his leal service, Princess.
The Hall. He was the last mounted 3 and 20 knights.
Son of the steward of the Lord
Oh,
of
he's...
Blackwood.
Is he the guy from Dorne?
Sir Kristiyan. Just planned Sir Kristiyan's investiture then.
You know what also kind of reminds me of Arya when she was like pouring the wine? Arya did that too at Harrenhal, and I feel like she's learning just a lot just through listening to what they're saying. I feel like she's really smart.
It is truly wondrous what you've built.
I only pore over the histories and provide the plans. The stonemasons build the structures. 7 hills.
I hate this.
How is Rhaenyra?
It will take time. It did when I lost my own mother.
Okay, so it is now. Okay, yeah. I was confused for a bit.
There are times when I would rather face the Black Dread himself than mine own daughter of 15.
She's 15?
Do not mention our talks to Rhaenyra, do you? Fear that she wouldn't understand them.
No, and I get why. They're manipulating that man so hard. It's insane.
What if your father were to remarry?
Also, the way that she is so obviously in love with her makes it even more fucked
Father
up.
loves you. Not for me, then perhaps for them.
Rhaenyra is so fucking beautiful. I just can't get over it. Just every new scene I see of her, I'm just like, ah.
What do I say?
Aww, baby.
Thank you.
A girl has been named heir to the Iron Throne, the first in its history.
But I'm constantly thinking like, they crowned Rhaenyra now, or named her heir. But then I'm like, doesn't she have more claim to it than Rhaenyra then? Or is it just like, this generation is history now, new generation, let's go.
Into it, join our families. Wed our daughter Lena. With the Targaryen dragons and the Valyrian fleet bound in blood, you can show the realm that the crown's strongest days are ahead.
It hasn't even been half a year since Emma passed.
The realm expects you to
Oh,
take
is
a new
this
wife sooner or
like
later, Grace.
way later
strengthen
already?
your line
Like
and
not
produce
way,
more
but
heirs.
later.
Could not ask for a stronger match than Lena.
Are we finally gonna have a father-daughter talk?
We haven't spoken much since.
We should be free to speak our minds to one another.
Kinda awkward.
Today at small council,
Paid no mind.
I thought I might have had some insight.
You're young.
But
You will learn.
He's not really letting her speak, is he? Ew.
This is our best chance to save her, Bridget. The maggots.
Oh,
will
double
move against
ew.
her and hopefully stop the.
That is disgusting.
He proposed a marriage.
To whom such matters must be discussed with a small council.
That is what I'm doing. Presently. Dear Otto.
The Lady Lena.
I do fear what Rhaenyra might think.
What does it matter, Your Grace?
Honestly, I'm like, it's still disgusting if you're a young girl and you're married off to an old king. But I do feel like he has a nice personality, and that's like bare minimum. But I'm just trying to say it could be worse. Like, still doesn't take away the fact that it's fucked up, but yeah. I was like, who's that small Targaryen? And then it was her.
It would be a great honor to join our houses, as they were in Old Valyria. I would give you many children of pure.
Whoa, well, I did not like notice that that was her.
Is that what your father told you to say?
She's like 6 years old. Oh my god. Fucking pedophiles.
That I wouldn't have to bed you until I turned 14.
See, I mean, the fact that that guy sees that this is fucked up, that proves that he kind of has a good personality.
It bothers you, does it not?
I mean, why would it not?
my father is a king. It is his duty to take a new wife and strengthen his line.
I did not ask for a lesson in politics. I asked whether this bothers you.
Lena is your daughter, Princess. Does it bother you?
Of course it does. When that boy comes of age and your father has passed, the men of the realm will expect him to be heir, not you.
Then what was the use of naming her heir?
They had their opportunity to appoint a ruling queen at the Great Council, and they denied it.
They denied you, Princess Rhaenys, the queen who never was. But they bent the knee to me and called me heir to the throne.
Do you remind me?
She really reminds me of Daenerys so much.
Here is men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne. Your father is no fool.
You know that's just because the men are scared, right? They're just scared to be, like, led by a woman.
And kind queen will give comfort to your subjects.
The fact that I was like, this is so fucked up, and then he was, like, walking there with that 6-year-old child. And now I'm like, okay, this is way less fucked up than I thought it was. Oh.
I think it best you hear it directly.
Very well.
Fucking Otto. Fuck you.
Of Damon Targaryen, the Prince of Dragonstone and rightful heir to the Iron Throne, is with child, and is to have a dragon's egg placed in the babe's cradle, in the custom of House Targaryen. Is in 2 days' time.
Oh, damn.
Good. Who is?
Damon's whore.
Damon's whore.
What would you have me do? Send him to the wall. Perhaps I could put his head. I will go to Dragonstone and drag Damon back to face justice
Your
myself.
Grace, let me go to Dragonstone.
I don't trust this motherfucker. Also, are we gonna see Damon this episode? Because, like in the last episode, he pleasantly surprised me. As in, I thought he was an asshole, but he was cool doing it though. So, I think it really adds something to the show.
You're the most comely girl at court. Why do you destroy yourself?
Anxiety.
Will you see the king tonight?
If you wish it.
Dragonstone. Fuck yeah. Oh, it's so good to see it back. I can't believe I almost went here on a holiday, and then I broke up with the person I was supposed to go with. There he is. This is epic though. Him there with the dragon egg.
His Grace would never lower himself to entertain such a mummer's farce.
Perhaps my prince recalls when I knocked him off his horse.
An abomination. With every breath you soil your name, your house, and your brother's reign.
Ah, here it is.
Whose violence here is to declare war against your king.
Wonderful.
I hate him, but I love him. Oh, hell yeah. They are fucking mecha giants. Oh. Oh shit! Fuck yeah, Rhaenyra.
Take care not to startle Syrax, my lords. She's rather protective of me.
Captain Lee Dawor.
Segers nu gewoon veronkro. Kill it.
Where's Hilary to be?
Oh. Oh. Really?
I'm right here, Uncle. If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me. So do it. And be done with all this bother.
I love how he didn't listen to anyone, and then Rhaenyra's talking to him and he's like, yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, he would not kill his niece. At least not now. Damn. She is so cool. Damn. Show them who's boss.
I ensured long ago that I would never be threatened by childbirth.
Good. Children can be such irritating creatures.
You swore to
Very true.
protect me, Damon.
I love how she pronounces his name.
Lena Valarian.
Lord Corlys is your master of ships. She is the eldest daughter of the wealthiest house in the realm. What's to mislike?
She is 12.
Oh, 12, okay.
She will mature.
But still, that's fucked up. Like the fact that everyone's like, yeah, but like, what's the problem? And then he's the only reasonable guy who's like, she is 12.
You should wed Lena Valarian, your grace.
The princess has returned from Dragonstone.
Dragonstone?
Queen behavior. Let's just start calling her queen already, just because of her behavior. Not even because of the real title.
You are my only heir. You could have been killed.
Literally everyone is threatening her like, you're never gonna be queen, you're just heir because he needs one right now. And then he's like, but you're my only heir.
And retrieve the egg without bloodshed.
Yes, well.
I feel like he's just worried about his daughter though.
I sometimes forget how alike you both were.
Honestly, my respect for this guy keeps growing. In the previous episode I was like, bro, you're such an asshole for like, not even getting your wife's permission for like killing her.
It's a woundable lever.
But now I'm like, he actually, his thoughts make sense.
It pleases me to hear you say this, to know that I'm not alone in my grief.
I wish I could never replace your mother. No more than I intend to replace you as heir. But you are my only heir. And our line is vulnerable.
Honestly, I wouldn't trust any of them anymore if I was him.
I have decided to take a new wife.
Honestly, how can you be a father and think, hell yeah, my 12-year-old daughter is getting married to this 60-year-old king. Let's go.
I intend to marry the Lady Alicent Hightower before Spring's End.
This is an absurdity.
And I am your king.
Fucking hell. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. Imagine getting your crush getting married to your father. Honestly, I would never want to speak to her again.
I've always thought of you and I as having been made
Damon?
from the same cloth.
Yeah, Damon.
Some Mirish prince is feeding Westerosi sailors to the crabs.
Wish to see Westeros weakened. And the king's failures have allowed him to accumulate strength. My house will be crippled. Chance for you to prove your worth to any who might yet doubt it. We are the realm's second sons, Damon. It must be made.
Oh my god. I feel like Damon is really easy to get on your side though, if you just basically give him what he wants. Or give him a good talk of what he wants. But damn. Another great episode. I really liked it. So honestly, I'm still really liking Rhaenyra. I think she really is my fave up to now. I don't know, she just reminds me so much of Daenerys. And for some reason she does really remind me of her. And for other reasons she's like a total different person. But I don't know, she just has this like mix of... Like I said in the previous episode, kind of Arya and Daenerys, which is really cool. But I mean, in the end she is a Targaryen and you really see that she is a Targaryen. And the shit she's doing... Hell yeah. I think the scene with Damon was really cool at Dragonstone. It was also really nice to see Dragonstone again. That was really cool. But like, for example, after last week's episode, it was kind of obvious to me that he was gonna marry Alicent. Also, it does help when you know a bit of Targaryen history. Yeah, that's the thing. That's really hard with a prequel. Which is kind of the same with like Star Wars prequels. Everyone knows Anakin is gonna end up to be Darth Vader. Sorry if I just gave you a major spoiler, but I mean, it's been 20 years since the prequels, I mean. But still, like, I feel like I spoiled myself, and at the same time I'm like, but everyone knows this. Or like, people who are like interested in Targaryen shit, they know this. I still feel like I maybe don't know everything. I mean, I used to read a lot of Targaryen history when, like a few years ago when I was like really in my Game of Thrones phase. Now I bought the book. I never really read the book though, so I feel like I don't know everything. I kind of want to keep it that way because that does keep it more interesting, I think. But I'm also like not sure. I really want to keep reading though. But like I said, I'm a really slow reader, so before the book is finished, I think like season 2 is already here. But yeah, up to now, just the way the show was made, it's all so cool, and all these white-haired people, I feel so at home. It's amazing. Yeah, the good part is that now that I have been able to record it earlier, I might have been able to upload it earlier. I just want to say that if my reaction comes online on Tuesday, it's not because I forgot about it. A lot of people last week were like, where is the House of the Dragon reaction? And I got messages on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat even. I was like, guys, calm down. My internships just started. So the thing is, I work 40 hours a week now because of the internship. To be fair, I've never worked 40 hours a week before, so it takes some getting used to, and that also causes me to not be able to edit it all as quick as I normally do. So please be understanding of that, but then you guys know for now that if I don't upload it on Monday, it's because of that. To be fair, I don't have a lot more to say. I think everything was kind of clear. I think I also expressed a lot of my thoughts during the episode. I always like doing that a bit more than after just like rambling about everything. But yeah, it was a nice episode. Okay, this comment is really funny. My only issue with House of the Dragon is that no matter how awesome it is, I know that Bran will still end up as king. Which was literally my thought after last week's episode. I was like, this is all so cool, but it's still a prequel and they still fuck it up in the end. I really wish they would just remake that ending or something, but I don't know. I don't think that will ever happen. Yeah, for the rest, like I said, I don't think I have a lot more to say. Maybe if you're interested, you can check out my Patreon to see my full reaction, or if you want early access to next week's reaction, which will also be something like a day because the episodes come out once a week, so I can't really give more than that. But it's still early access, so if you're interested, check that out. And then if you like my reaction, then please leave a like, subscribe, and then I really hope to see you next week. Bye!